Hello! In this video tutorial I show you how you enter a stair, a wall underneath the stair and a stair rail made out of glass. In the first step we deselect the grid and the line width. Now we enter the stair. We select Building, Stair Construction and Stairs with Landing. Now we select the first point for our stair. That's this point. The stair is now on our cursor and we can change the reference point of the stair with the shortcut CTRL+W. That's the correct reference point. That's the second point of the stair. And we define the third point of the stair here. After it, we press the right mouse button and select Complete. Now the Stairs with Landing dialog opens. Important is that we define the correct width. For the width we enter 1.20 meters. The length is generated automatically. Also, the tread deep and the number of steps is generated automatically. In this area we can enter a stair height. We can enter the height from floor and the height at the top step. If you want to position the height automatic above the construction, you select this field. When we deselect it, we are able to define the height at the top step. In our case, the stair should be automatic positioned above the construction. In the lower area, we can select a 2D representation type. We can choose between default, lower part visible, upper part intermittent, only lower part visible, and with separators. At the point style, we can select a stair type. We display the stair in 3D, therefore we click on the icon 3D. That's how our stair looks like at the moment. The stair type is at the moment a solid stair, but we could also select a wood stairway. We select the solid stair. In this area we can make adjustments for the step offset, the cover thickness and the walk plank thickness. And we can also select a material for each position. At the point landings we can define the minimal distance between the landings. The default is 0.50 meters and that's okay. At the point handrail left, we can define the display type of the handrail. We can also select or deselect the depiction of the handrail. In our case, we don't need a handrail, therefore we deselect Create Handrail. The same thing we do with the handrail right. We deselect Create Handrail. The last point is about the well hole in the ceiling. In the moment, an automatic well hole with a stair headroom of 2 meters is selected. We could change that, then the well hole would get bigger or smaller. Now the stair is finished defined and we press OK. If we would like to change the stair afterwards, we select the stair, press the right mouse button and select Properties. Now we are back in the dialog and we could change, for example, the tread deep, the number of steps or the length. Now we explain the single parameters. The length is the red line in the middle of the stair. The tread deep is the width of the steps. The number of steps is the number of steps in our stair. The labeling of our stair, here in our example 16 times 17.5/27.1, means the amount of steps is 16. The rise high is 17.5 centimeters, here in our example displayed in orange, and the tread deep is 27.1 centimeters. In our example, the tread deep is displayed in blue. For our example, we need no more adjustments, and we press OK. We press Escape to get out of the stair selection. And now we enter a wall underneath the stair. We select Walls, Partition Wall, and Between 2 points. Now we press the right mouse button to define the partition wall properties. For the thickness of the wall, we enter 0.25 meters. After it, we press OK. Now we can start with the entry. That's the first point. Now we press CTRL and W to change the reference point. That's the correct reference point. And that's the second point. We can see now that the partition wall is not blended in the edge. In the next step, we try to cut out the area above the stairs by a wall chase. Therefore, we press 2 or 3 times the Escape key to get back into the selection mode. Now we select the wall. The wall is selected on the bottom edge. We press the right mouse button and select Create Wall Section. We press the Escape key to end the selection. We zoom into the detail. Now we select Building, Cutout, Wall Cutout and Insert with Polygon. Now we define the wall cutout polygon. Please note that the cursor has to stay inside the wall when you select the points. That's the first point of the wall cutout. That's the second point. The third point, the fourth point, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and here is the 8th point. Now we press the right mouse button and select Complete. As you can see in the 3D view, the wall is cut off and the entry of the wall cutout is finished defined. We can close the section view. Now we delete the section view symbol, therefore we press the Escape key. We select the section view symbol and press the Delete button. If it's just about the look, there is also another possibility to display the wall underneath the stairs. Therefore, we delete the wall, we zoom into the area, after it we select Construction, Create Surface Element and Insert with Polygon. We select a surface in the 3D view which is parallel to the surface we will create. We press the left mouse button and now we start to enter our polygon. We enter it, for example, from this point to this point and to this point. Now we press the right mouse button and select Complete. Now a dialog window opens where we define the parameters for our surface. The thickness is 10 centimeters. The distance from plane, in our case that's the distance from the stair, should get minus 10 centimeters. Because the surface has to be even with the stair surface. After it we press OK. Now the wall is defined. We only have to transfer the texture. Therefore we select 3D functions, transfer material, we select the source material and move our cursor to the target material. When you press the Shift key, you also copy the texture coordinates. We press the Shift key, hold the Shift key and press the left mouse button. Now the entry of the wall underneath the stair is finished. We switch back to the project where we used the petition wall and now we enter a stair rail out of glass. Therefore we define a section view in the 2D view. We select View, New Section View. We enter the first point. After it, we press the CTRL button to get a 100% horizontal section view. We enter the second point and now the third point. The section view window opens. We position the section view and zoom a little bit into the section view. After it, we focus the 3D view on the stair. We go back to the section view and we enter our stair rail with the help of guidelines. Therefore, we select 2D and Layout, 2D Guidelines, Guideline, Numeric Parallel Guideline. The first guideline is parallel to this line in this direction with a distance of 1 meter. The second line is parallel to this line with a distance of 0 meters. The next line is parallel to this line in this direction with a distance of 0.04 meters. The last guideline is parallel from this guideline in this direction exactly on this corner point. Now we finish defined the guide points for our stair rail. Now we define the surface for the glass stair rail. Therefore we select Construction, Create Surface Element, Insert with Polygon. The plane for the stair rail surface we define in the 3D view. Therefore we select the 3D view and we select a surface for the plane definition. In our case it's the wall surface and we press the left mouse button. Now we switch to the section view and we define the polygon. The polygon should start here. That's the second point. That's the third point. The fourth point. And that's the fifth point. We press the right mouse button and we select Complete. Now the dialog window for the surface editor opens. For the thickness of the glass surface we enter 0.04 meters. The distance from the plane should get 0.01 meters. After it, we press OK. Now we change the created surface to transparent. Therefore, we select the 3D view, 3D functions, Edit Material, we choose the material. We make a right mouse click into the field Texture and select Remove Selection. For transparency we enter, for example, 70%. And for the color we select Silver. After it we press OK. The stair rail is displayed now in a transparent gray. In the next step we create the mounting system. We select Construction, Primitives, Cylinder, Free Positioning. The cylinder is too large, we want to change that, therefore we press the right mouse button and select Properties. We enter a radius of 0.03 meters and a height of 0.06 meters. After it we press OK. We position the first cylinder, for example, here. Now we have to turn the cylinder, therefore we press Escape. We select the cylinder, turn it around the x-axis, select the 2D view, and now we move the cylinder to the stair. Now the first assembly body is defined. For the next 3 assembly bodies we can repeat the previous steps, or we create a multiple copy and position the assembly bodies. For the multiple copy we select the assembly body, press the right mouse button and select Multiple Copy. Number 3 pieces with a distance of, for example, 0.20 meters. After it, press OK. The assembly bodies are defined now and we only have to bring them into the correct position. When all the assembly bodies are positioned, it should look like that. In the last step, we enter a handrail. Therefore, we position the fuse we select Construction, Sweep Solid and Insert with Polygon. Now we select a surface that is parallel to the polygon. That's this surface. We go back into the 2D view, press the right mouse button and select Properties. We click on Sweep Solid and we choose a handrail from the catalog. For example, from this section. For the width, we enter, for example, 0.05 meters, and for the height, we enter also 0.05 meters. This is our reference point, and after it we press OK. We enter the sweep solid from this point to this point. We press the right mouse button and select Complete. Now the handrail is defined and we only have to choose a texture for it. Therefore, we select 3D functions. We click on the 3D view and select Transfer Material. For example, the bottom on the stair surface and on the handrail. Now we added the material of our mounting bolts. For example, in silver. We transfer the material to the other bolts. And we transfer the wall material to our stair. Now our stair is finished. At the end, we delete the section view. And now we can take a look at our finished stair in 3D. After ray tracing, you will have a clear idea how the stair will look like. Thanks for watching. For more tutorials, visit our website cadvilla.com.